Welcome to Back in Time Fiction, the channel for historical fiction fans. And today we talk about The Last Kingdom. You probably know the story of Uhtred of Bebbanburg through the Netflix TV show The Last Kingdom. And if you don't, then what the hell are you waiting for? This show is amazing, you should watch it. What you might not know is whether the novel the TV show comes from is worth reading. Okay, spoiler alert, it is. But then again, everything is worth reading if someone took the time and the effort to write it with care. But is it worth reading if you have already watched the TV show? That's a better question. After all, we all have a very limited number of hours every day. So should you use several of them to read a story you already know from the TV show? Is reading The Last Kingdom a good investment of your time, whether or not you follow the TV show? Do you get something different out of it? Those are the questions we will answer today. Okay, first of all, The Last Kingdom, that's not the original name of the book series. The novels are known as the Saxon Stories, and The Last Kingdom is just the title of the first of 13 books. 13! That's a lot of reading. Okay, those books are not crazy thick, but still. And just for you to know, each season of the TV show covers about 2 volumes of the novel series. By the way, the last one came about 2 months ago and now it is over. Second point to know, the Saxon Stories have been written by Bernard Cornwell. And that's it. A question answered. You should read it, it's Cornwell's. Not convinced yet? Okay, let's see. Bernard Cornwell is the master of historical fiction. Among many other books, we owe Bernard Cornwell the Sharp books, the Grail Quest, as well as one of the greatest series ever written, The Warlord Chronicles. So basically, The Last Kingdom is just his latest masterpiece. Okay, quick summary for those who did not watch the TV show yet, or maybe who forgot the setting. The story takes place in the 9th century in an England divided in several kingdoms, each of which struggles with the invading Norsemen, even though they are called the Danes in the book and the TV show. Uhtred, the main character, is the son of the Saxon lord of Bebbanburg in the kingdom of Northumbria. But he is taken by the Danes during his childhood and he grows up as one of them. Uhtred thus becomes more Dane than Saxon, and that is the origin of his problems. In his quest to reclaim his ancestral home of Bebbanburg, now led by his uncle, Uhtred needs to join the ranks of the pious king Alfred. And let's just say they don't work well together. King Alfred of Wessex is super Christian, but he needs to rely on the strength of Uhtred, who is a very good warrior, but is also super pagan. In short, The Last Kingdom / the Saxon Stories is the tale of Uhtred, a Dane heart with Saxon blood pumping through it. Hey, that's not bad actually, you know what? Hello, Bernard? Yeah, it's Baptiste. Listen to this, I think I found the perfect metaphor for Uhtred. Ready? Ready? Okay. A Dane heart with Saxon blood pumping through it. Not bad, huh? Hello? 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 He must be in a tunnel or something. But if you've watched the TV show, you know the story is great. So why should you read it as well? Here is why. First, it's not exactly the same story. The main events are roughly the same, but you get more in the novels. I must admit though that the TV show did a very good job packing the majority of the stories in those episodes. Second, the characters have more depth, more conflicts, and there are more characters altogether. Without spoiling too much, some of the characters just have a different origin story, such as Eystein or Steapa. Some have a different relationship with Uhtred, for example Hild, and some of them are just living the show in a very different way. That's actually my third point. The story is more realistic. In the books, not everyone is as grand as in the TV show. And not all the characters have a story arc larger than life from the beginning to the end. The Last Kingdom has given us a bunch of gruesome death among the main characters, some of them filling us with sorrow or regrets, while in the books many of them just simply die, because after all, that's what people do! Exactly. Of course, that wouldn't work as well in a TV show, but this ordinary sense of reality gives more depth to the story. Finally, and maybe the most important point, as far as I'm concerned at least, time moves differently. While in the TV show, Uhtred seems to be moving from one pile of issues to another pile of issues, or from one shield wall to another shield wall, the novels give a better impression of time. Some sections of the story happen over several years, and we understand and feel more for Uhtred because of this impression of time being longer. At some point of the story, Uhtred is taken away from England on a slave trading boat. And while in the TV show it is an atrocious experience for him, it just doesn't feel as bad as in the books. That's because it takes longer. And that's just one example. In the book, Uhtred just really gets old as the story goes. But in the show, the characters just don't age as much as in the novels. But you know what? I really blame Alexander Draymond for that. He's just way too fit. No way I can believe him to be in his 50s. Plus his accent is so cool. I am Uhtred, son of Uhtred. Awesome. And the worst is, he also speaks French. I got nothing on him. But you know what? That has nothing to do with the topic of the day, so let's just move on. So, should you read the novels if you have watched the show? Let's recap. More characters, more stories, more realistic, and written by Bernard Cornwell. So yes, you should read it, and you should read it like now. One small piece of advice though, and I know that's gonna sound weird, but I don't recommend you binge read them. You should just read them 2 by 2, like in the TV show. Then you can take some time in between. Because in every book, Bernard Cornwell has to tell us who is who's done what is the backstories of Uhtred's blade, and if you've just read it, it can be a bit frustrating. Ah, come on, I know who is Tiapa. I just read that 2 days ago. Other than that, perfection. Et voilà. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the novels or even the TV show. Okay, as you probably have guessed, I really love both and I cannot wait for season 5. If you like historical fiction, please subscribe to my channel and feel free to share this video. I will be back soon with more content on the very best genre of literature. Until then, grab a book and enjoy. And remember, destiny is all. See ya!